most of the time I share with you posts that there's racism. There is racism in the UAE. But what kind of surprised me or what kind of shocked me was even Arab locals face racism. I never thought, Arab locals face racism. But in this, screenshot that I'm sharing with you, he has commented on a public platform. His name is Khalid, okay, because he has mentioned it publicly. He said, don't think only UAE and Oman are the less racist countries in the Middle East, especially when it comes to blacks. They are fine with them. That is why there are no black locals anyone's talking about. Loy may disagree, but in UAE and Oman, I will agree with you. Saudi Arabia and Kuwait, racists behave blacks and they treat local blacks. So the point he's trying to say is the locals, even in the locals, the Arab locals, the Emiratis or the Omanis or whatever, Saudis or Kuwaitis, it seems there is racism between white locals and dark-skinned locals. And one of them, even this is an Arabic name, I can't read it, Al-Taqir. I hope I got the name right. I'm not reading it properly. Okay. He says, have you ever seen any blacks in the higher government roles? Have you ever seen rulers marrying blacks? Do you know there is a group pick for a local magazine where they needed a female in front of the girls who were shy, but there was only one black girl. And it seems that because this black girl was there, they put her at the back. So it's pretty shocking to know. I want you to check out this. Check out these comments which are there on my YouTube section. I mean, it's pretty surprising to know that there is racism even against Arab locals, even against Emirati. So if you're white skinned, in fact, he has a valid point that there are only the Arab locals marry only white skinned females, or the Arab locals marry only fair skinned individuals. And in the government, there are only white skinned Arabs, white skinned Emiratis. This fascination for a white skin, even all over the Asian countries, India, even in Pakistan, even in Thailand, they want everyone to be fair-skinned, white. It's fair and lovely. I mean, they have creams to bleach their skin. There's so much of fascination. In fact, if you come down to Thailand, where I stay, they put this cream on their faces, or this stuff that they put on their face. They leave a coating of it where it looks like they've just plastered mud, even if they're working outside, to look white. And many of the females look deathly white, as if they are dying, as if blood has been drawn out of their body and they're dying. They look ghostly white. And there's so much of pride in looking white skin. So this is a really sad thing that there's so much of importance placed for white skin. Agreed that there are people who don't like, super black, or they don't like black. Yes. People have preference. There are some people who don't like Asian women, some people who don't like Asian men. I myself, have had only, I prefer, it's even though there's been a fascination for blonde women, but I've had all Asian girlfriends, most of them. Very rarely have I had Western girlfriends. I had a dark-skinned girl. I've had a dark-skinned girlfriend, really black, but I've never had African women. So it's not that I'm being racist. It's just my preference. And there are a lot of African women who don't prefer Asian men, or there are a lot of African women who may not prefer, let's say, Caucasian or Mexican, whatever. So it's a preference. It's not racism. However, considering them ugly or not giving them an opportunity, that's wrong. That's really wrong. I may not like, or let's say, I may not hang around with certain nationalities, or may not be comfortable with their beliefs. But that doesn't mean I treat them bad. It's all about understanding that there are a lot of cultures, a lot of religions, lots of kind of people. We have our own biases. We do. We are not perfect, but we need to treat them with respect and absolutely give them an opportunity where merit is concerned. So this is really sad. I'm not just making noise just for the hell of it, but I think it's really bad. Like, for example, my daughter, I'm not interested in making her look bleached white. Let her have a natural skin tone. Let her be, even my wife, I've told her, you don't need to put powder, don't need to put makeup, don't need to look anything to look fair. Look as you are. I'm pretty happy. So let me know what you think about local Emiratis facing racism, especially with the blacks. And yes, what I'm saying, is it right? If you see all the rulers, they have married only fair-skinned women. All the women, they keep showing fair-skinned men. There are never black-skinned or dark-skinned females or males who are being shown, even in ads, even in the decision-making process, even in the ruling family. So let me know what you think. I'd like to hear your thoughts.